Welcome to English Grammar class, dear students. So I shall start today's lesson after taking the pledge. I commit to be vigilant and bear in mind at all times the risk to myself and my colleagues from COVID-19. A promise to take all necessary precautions that prevent the spread of this deadly virus. A promise to follow and encourage others to follow the key COVID appropriate behaviors. To always wear a mask, face cover, especially when in public places. To maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet from others. To wash my hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water. Together we will win this fight against COVID-19. Dear students, please open up your books at page number 160. Today we are going to read chapter number 1 of vocabulary, which is collocations. Collocation is a familiar grouping of words, especially words that habitually appear together and thereby convey a meaning by association. So there are some words in English that make sense only when they are put together. So those group of words is known as collocation. There are different types of collocations. We will now take up 7 main types of collocations with examples. So there are many types of collocations, but in this chapter we are going to study only 7 main types of collocation. First is adverb plus adjective collocation. For example, hurting animals is a really horrible thing to do. We entered a richly decorated room. This is a fully furnished flat. So really horrible, richly decorated, fully furnished. These are all combination of adverb and adjective. Second is adjective plus noun collocation. For example, the doctor ordered him to do regular exercise. The Titanic sank on its maiden voyage. He was writhing on the ground in acute sharp pain. So regular exercise, maiden voyage, acute sharp pain. All of these are example of adjective plus noun collocation. Next is noun plus noun collocation. For example, I want 2 loaves of bread, please. The ceasefire agreement came into effect at 11 a.m. I'd like to buy 2 bars of soap, please. So loaves, bread, ceasefire agreement and bars of soap. These are example of noun plus noun collocation. Next is noun plus verb. For example, the dog started to bark when it heard the lion roaring. Snow was falling as our plane took off. The bomb went off when he started the car engine. Dog to bark is the example of noun plus verb collocation. Snow was falling is also an example of noun plus verb collocation. Plane took off. This is also noun plus verb collocation. Bomb went off. This is also noun plus verb collocation. Started car engine is also noun plus verb collocation. Next is verb plus noun collocation. For example, the thief was jailed for committing a theft. I always try to do my homework in the morning after making my bed. He has been asked to give an opinion on the matter. Committing a theft, do homework, making bed, give opinion. These are all verb plus noun collocations. Sixth is verb plus expression with preposition. For example, we had to return home because we had run out of money. At first her eyes filled with horror and then she burst into tears. Their behavior was enough to drive anybody to crime. Had run out of money, filled with horror, burst into tears, drive anybody to crime. These are examples of verb plus expression with preposition collocations. Now next is verb plus adverb collocation. For example, she placed her keys gently on the table and sat down. Maya whispered softly in Jyoti's ear. I remember vaguely that it was growing dark when we left. So placed gently, whispered softly, remember vaguely are all verb plus adverb collocations. So these were 7 types of collocations. Now we shall move to exercise A, which is select the appropriate words and fill in the blanks. First is he is a dash riser. So we always say he is an early riser. So soon riser and quick riser are incorrect. So we will write early riser. She enjoys walking at a leisurely pace. Slowly and quickly pace will not be correct. We will write leisurely pace. These always come together, leisurely and pace. She is a dash beautiful and charming person. We always say rather beautiful and charming person. Fairly and much will be incorrect. I am hopeful that we can dash to an agreement. We always say come to an agreement. Go and take are incorrect. The chief minister dashed a radio broadcast on the occasion. So it's always made a radio broadcast, not gave or spoke. Next is the dash car came to a dash halt. So we always say speeding car, the car which is moving in a speed. We call it speeding car, and came to a screeching halt. Screeching halt means making the sound of screech. So next is he is an dash batsman. We call it attacking batsman, not alarming and attentive. These are incorrect. We call attacking batsman. Moving on to exercise B. Fill in the correct collocations and complete the sentences. What time did you have dinner? We call it have dinner, not take dinner. Excuse me, would you mind taking a photo of me? It's not making a photo, it's taking a photo. Can you do me a favor? It's always do me a favor, not make me a favor. I must make a decision about my aim in life. It's always making a decision. We always make a decision. We never take a decision. Have you done your homework? It's always done your homework. Would you like a strong cup of coffee? It's always strong cup of coffee, not hard cup of coffee. I will have to rush if I intend to catch the train. We say catch the train. You need to listen carefully to me to understand my point of view. It's always listen carefully, not hear carefully. We always listen carefully. Next is the beautiful story came to an end with the tragic deaths of the hero and the heroine. So story came to an end. Everything came to an end, not drew to an end. We were caught in the rain, hence we got wet. We always get wet, not become wet. Now moving on to exercise C, which is match the words in columns A and B and write your answers in column C. Then make sentences with the answers in the space given below. So first you have to match the words in column A and words in column B, and then after matching we will write them in column C. And then we will make the sentences from column C and write them in this space provided. So in column A we have. We will match it with a good time. Have a good time, and we will write it here. Have a good time. Second is get. We will match it with an appointment, and we will write it here. Get an appointment. Next is pay. We will match it with the bills. We always say pay the bills. So we will write it here. Pay the bills. Fourth is strong. We will match it with wind. So strong wind. We always say strong wind. Heavy. So we will match it with rain. Heavy rain. And we will write it here. Heavy rain. Next is do. We will match it with yoga. So we will write it here. Do yoga. This is what we say. Next is seventh is take. We will match it with a break. We always say take a break. Next is rush. We will match it with to work. We always say rush to work. So now we have to make the sentences out of these phrases from column C. So have a good time. You can make any sentence. Okay. I hope you have a good time. Second is get an appointment. So we can say you need to get an appointment to meet the doctor. Next is pay the bills. You can make the sentence as will you pay the bill? Question mark. Next is strong wind. We can make the sentence as a strong wind is blowing today. Next is heavy rain. So sentence can be the road is blocked due to heavy rain. Next is do yoga. The sentence can be we do yoga every day. Next is take a break. Learn to take a break when necessary. Next is rush to work. After having breakfast, I rush to work. So that's all. All the very best, dear students.